Good morning. I am back. I hope whoever's watching this video wakes up in the best of health, in the greatest of moods, and going forward has a great day. And before I go any further, have you guys noticed something? The display base, it's whispered quiet. I love it. I kind of feel bad because the last one was a gift, which is why I debated so long whether to get another one. I don't like doing stuff like that. I kind of feel like I'm spitting in the face of someone who gives me something as a gift. I've been like that for forever. But yeah, I had to get another one. And it's a lot bigger. I think it moves a little slow though. But I better stop being nitpicky. I gotta stop that when it comes to things like that. As long as it's whispered quiet and it's not grating on you guys who's watching the video, and it's still going. It even came with batteries. Oh, I love it. But anyway, today I'm showing off the Defender Strange from Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness by Hasbro Marvel Legends. I got this figure from Target right before the movie came out. But I left them I opened them up today, as a matter of fact. Because I took them out the closet. Not sure why I waited that long to take them out of the closet and to open them up. But here we are. So here's the front of the box. Here's a shad. Here's the back of the box. And here's the other side. So I'm going to try to do a fake unboxing because I already opened them up and then put them back in the box. Watch me drop the camera. Oh, Jesus, Chris, don't do it. Here we go. He doesn't come with much. This figure was $35 when I ordered him from Target, plus the $7 shipping. I don't want to drop anything. Mainly the camera, or the phone, excuse me. All right, so I'm gonna, all right, drop. There we go. He does come with extra hands, they're fists, but I'm not gonna take them out the package. He does have a fight scene in the movie, so it makes sense that they gave him fists. All right. Let's see this cool figure. Wow, I gotta say, for a mass market figure like Target or Walmart, and to get the likeness as close as I possibly can based off an actor's likeness, I gotta give him credit. So cool. Wow. This is pretty cool. I love that even the gray hair, they do a great job with that, because with The Kingdom Come Superman by Tom McFarlane, I could barely see it. I have to use magnifying glasses to see it. I was thinking of actually painting like white around it just to make it a little more pronounced, but I'm not good at painting. I love his getup here. Oh, I didn't realize it's just like the Sanctum Sanctorum. Nice. I just realized that. Okay. Well, that's because I just took him out of the box today, so. Of course, the typical articulation for Marvel Legends. I think it's double jointed. Yeah. This is so cool. His articulation might be hindered because of the skirt piece. But let's see. Can he do his He sort of can, I guess. Yeah, such an easy thing to take him out of the box. That's one thing I love about Hasbro as well. I think there's more pros and cons collecting from Hasbro. I've been collecting from them, oh my god, for 20 years, 25 years. And my younger brother was collecting G.I. Joes when he was young, back in the 80s, at the height of the G.I. Joe cartoon. And Hasbro made those figures. I don't think he ever had a breakage with those figures either. I know I've never had collecting Marvel Legends. And fun fact, Hasbro also made the Charlie's Angels figures in the 70s at the height of the popularity of Charlie's Angels. I forgot to mention that over the videos, countless videos I've made of Hasbro gushing over them. And you can still buy those figures on eBay for, I want to say, a decent price, 50, sometimes 60. I mean, more expensive now than it was back then, because I think they were going for like $7.99 back then. But Doctor Strange is so cool. I love the movie, this Multiverse of Madness. I know people had gripes with that movie. I didn't. I think they chose the correct director to make the movie, because he did do the Evil Dead films back in the 80s. So I really can't complain when it comes to Sam Raimi. I like the first Doctor Strange. I didn't love it. I kind of feel with characters like Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Agatha, you have to make it a little more horror, because they're dealing with the supernatural, as well as Blade. You can't make them too funny. You have to make them kind of scary, so the audience, can have a scream or two. And Multiverse of Madness made Wanda really creepy. So I love Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I prefer it compared to the first one. Really nice looking figure. He also comes with his teleportation ring thingy, where he jumps through and can teleport. So did I want magical effects accessories for the character? I have multiple Doctor Strange figures, so I don't mind it as much, to be honest, because I could use this for the other Doctor Strange figures that I do have. I'm gonna see, maybe someone did a custom accessories for Defender Strange. I haven't really checked on eBay, but people are doing that lately with 3D printers. So I just might check into it. But I just got them out of the box today, so it's not something that I'm gonna go crazy trying to get. But I'm gonna do a few size comparisons. Scarlet Witch. Oh, I don't want to falling over. I think she was a formidable villain for Doctor Strange. Really creepy as hell. Awesome. The one thing I love also about Marvel Legends, actually multiple things, is that the scaling issue is not as or nearly as bad as some other companies like DC Direct or McFarlane. I kind of wish that they mastered that a bit, especially when you're in the business for so long. They should get that down to a T. So as far as scaling issues, I never had a major problem with Marvel Legends. Really great. If you guys haven't watched the movie yet, you should give it a watch. It's on Disney Plus. Where's the other witch? Oh. Here she is. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. I gotta say though, as much as I loved WandaVision, I actually prefer... Oh, everything's gonna fall. Domino effect. I really preferred Agatha all along. Because I like that they dug into witchcraft a lot more than they did in WandaVision. So they pulled out from some lore with using herbs and spices for witchcraft. And don't ask me why I know this. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But so I preferred Agatha all along, way more. And with Halloween around the corner, if you guys haven't watched it, just give it a watch. They're like 30, 40 minutes each episode. Now that they're all out, just give it a look-see. It gives that perfect Halloween feel to the show, and it was really, really good. But then again, I'm biased, so I don't want to... If you're not into the whole witchcraft, supernatural stuff, then it's probably not for that type of viewer, but it was right up my alley. But anyway, my peeps, I hope you guys are having at least one of the best days. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Of course, to Eric, the Silent Collector, Ventra, Kyle, and Joshua, thank you guys so much for bearing with me and just rambling on like a doofus when it comes to my plastic addiction. You guys are the best. And hopefully, I have the Shaggy from, oh my God, what's the name of that toy company? Darn it. Either way, I'm going to show you the figure once I get him in the mail. He should be coming in sometime on Tuesday. I decided to pre-order him because I do love Scooby-Doo. I'm just shocked that they gave us Shaggy first. And we should be getting Scooby sometime before the end of the year. So I'm going to pick him up. And they're showing photos of Daphne. So I can't wait to see that. How those figures turn out. But I did order Shaggy. He's coming in soon. Once I get him in, I will show you guys. Anyway, please, please be safe. And try to keep away from negative anything on the internet. News-wise. I think it's becoming very unhealthy to be around a lot of negativity. So try to save yourselves. Spend time with your loved ones. They're very, very important. And don't be fighting your best friends, your sisters, your brothers, your moms and dads over people you'll never meet. So, anyway, I've gone on too long. Love you guys. Peace.